Hello, 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 and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy Goody Two Shoes playthrough. So, my name is Freelord, and welcome back. Last time we finished a side quest in the Highlands, and I think now is the time to continue with the main quests. We are, I wouldn't say extremely overleveled, but at least 12 levels above the intended target of it. So let's fly. It's 3,000 miles away. I don't think I have um, the fast travel to it, but we do have one close by. Tell you what, I will fast travel. Otherwise, it might take a long while to get there. Ba-ba-dum, da-da-da-da-da. So, how have you guys been doing? I am a little bit behind on my uploads, but that's to do with the file size and YouTube. Apparently, it takes a whole day just to upload the files, but that should be fine. There are some Merlin trials here.
Revelio.
Yes, there's a bandit
Up for a
camp.
bit of dying, are we?
That's fine. We are gonna just fly through. We aren't doing anything other than exactly doing the quests. Let me just check my inventory real quickly. How many? We have 36 spaces. We have 4,000, which is great. So let us continue.
Revelio.
Yeah. Nah, I don't care about the dueling fees right now. We just want to go up all the way to the Feldcroft region, which is here.
I should dismount here.
And let's wait for him. Thank God it doesn't
You
take
made it.
long. No loading screens. Up. Apparently textures haven't loaded in because that just doesn't look right. Let's talk to him.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
So the goal for this episode is to
Now you should be able to travel to and from.
up. Where is it?
Revelio.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier,
There it is.
with Ranrock's lot wandering about
Is
all the
to
time.
progress with the story.
Stays out of sight.
Find maybe a few more of the
Here we are.
field guide
My
pages.
sister should be just inside.
There is one over here. Looks like a training area. Or practice dummies. Thank you. But yeah, that's the goal for today. Hold on, let me just put something out of the path of the mouse. Sorry about that. And now we just... Yeah, so as I was saying, we are just trying to continue with the story. Otherwise it feels like we are just the overpowered character who just do side quests.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you?
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Alright, let's talk to Anne and Solomon.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Let's try.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Alright, let us continue and talk to Solomon.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Do we want to say we're sorry, or do we want to say surely there's something that we can do for her? I ignite the hope. In this case, I'll say
It could
ignite
be
the
that
hope.
you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Alright, we understand.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Yes, and you are a student.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'm just trying to do what's right.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Alright, come on.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Yes,
How much
yes,
longer
yes.
are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Oh, I heard something. Greg coming here. Someone's here. Just you wait till rather unwise coming back this way.
The wizards will have no
Hold on.
choice.
Slam a leaping commander to the ground. So we will do that. This is what we are going to do. We are fully healed. Let's see if we can
Remain unseen.
go quietly to it.
Most
Where's the
goblins in my
assassin?
family
That's a
worked in the
centaur.
mines at one time or other.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Come on! Wrong one.
Let's get this over with. I'm a goblin, not a toy! You are postponing the inevitable! Huh? Seems you're up. I won't rest until you're...
Hold on. Wrong one. Oh god. Heal.
Put me on the ground now!
Damn, alright. I've gotta get you.
You've made your last mistake. This is where you will fail. Too soon. Not quite enough. Rather a nice try.
No!
I won't rest until... Put me down at once!
God damn it! I am trying to. No!
It is truly...
Oh god.
You're like one less Hogwarts
Alright.
student.
I have to get used to the controls again. It's kind of a problem playing 2 or 3 games at the same time and uploading them to YouTube, but that is fine. Hold on. Put this back on.
Real magic tricks won't distract me.
That was unimpressive.
Let's get this over.
for display.
Oi, come on.
Huh? I should have been so careful.
You've made your last mistake.
All right, let's try this one more time.
How nice and one less human to worry about. It's me. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest. Someone.
Wait.
You can't stop us. You won't stop me. I've been fighting since...
Died again? No! No! Sorry. If I'm shouting. Alright, so maybe I'm not under-leveled, but under-geared. That should be fine. Right, tell you what. We shall go for a really different route.
Bring me a dozen again. Run the other way.
Do you think this is funny? Who is it? When are you going to kill? I'm gonna have to hot in if you're That was big.
Let's get this over with. No! You've made your last mistake.
Alright, let's try this one more time. Come on.
I don't think you can. I won't rest. How nice. One less human to worry about. Showing off. Not quite. Oh, that was me.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
confess.
Had to
That
concentrate.
was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Bit more.
I tried to warn you.
We failed like what? Twice we failed, but that's fine. That's just how games go, but it's also in hard mode, so if we did this in story mode, this was actually very easy mission. Let's talk to him.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. before my uncle and I could stop her. Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
What do you go, the smart route or the vengeful one? Let's go the smart one.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Right.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
So, right. Okay, that was a pretty intense fight. Or it just might be really bad or have to get used to the controls again. But that does tend to happen. I think we have to go over here. Jet. Oh, just... I am stupid sometimes.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Revelio.
Where next? Apparently over yonder. Okay. Yeah, wrong one.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Yep, and we shall do that. Alright, something's happening. Hold on. Yes. I hope you can still hear me. What does Morbius say? It's all fine. No. Nothing happened. Alright.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Fine. Look at
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Let's tell him our story.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Alright, so here's what I'm
There
going
might
to
be
do.
something here worth a closer look. Lumos.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna at least pre-record a few episodes.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
I can get used to the gameplay again. And probably the next time when I could record a fresh one, it'll be very, very visible.
Revelio. Lumos.
It's a lot of...
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio.
Anything else here? Well, got 2 from her. Let's speak to Sebastian.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm
Revelio.
tempted to hold my breath.
Anything else here? Doesn't look like it, so let us enter the Undercroft. And another loading screen. What kind of hints do we get? Yes. Alright. Back to a cutscene.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Actually really interesting because right now I'm reading the Runesmith,
Anything helpful in the note?
and since they were talking about runes, I just found it really funny. Alright, let's show it to him.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Now we just have to wait for his owl. So, like I said, we're gonna do mainly main quests for now. I think there's no more spells to learn, but we can check that out. We only have two more classes to attend, or 2 more spells to learn. We will learn them because Bombarda is really fun to use. We will not go for the unforgivable
Meet
ones.
me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
So that is ominous.
Not to use it on other people. You've let me down, and you've let yourself down. But nobody can let me all the way down. And it's your fault.
Howlers. Alright. What other main quests do we have? We have Astronomy class and... Alright, we shall do the Astronomy class. We will not do this yet, and we have learned every other spell we can. So let us walk there and have a little bit of a castle tour. This means we have to go up top, but that is fine. So yeah, I do recommend doing the story playthrough in your first game if you ever choose to play this game, because I didn't think that it would get that difficult that I failed a quest 3 times, but it might also be just because I'm rather noobish right now. So my goal right now is just to get through the main story as quickly as possible. There would be the room of requirements. Finish Ranrock. So I think he's a big bad guy. Well, I know he's a big bad guy.
What are you up to now?
And then afterwards we'll just do all the miscellaneous thing that's needed. Let's go for it. If you want me to do a full playthrough of the game with how I usually play, just comment it to me and I'll think about it if I do it as a normal difficulty or again a hard one. But this is the hard playthrough, so I don't actually want to do a hard playthrough one more time. But we'll see. We'll see what you guys say. Right now, let's attend astronomy class.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Which I do not like because I love astrophysics. Great hobby.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Alright, it's a blunder on my part. I didn't think I'd confuse astronomy with astrology. Well,
Still, you don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Alright. There is the focus. I think it's just
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Alright. How kind? Or... let's say we can't take it.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Yes. Alright, let us look for his telescope, which is just down here. Have been here before, but now we can finally collect this
This was
thing.
his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so if anytime we decide to do, say something astrological, I will ignore you because it's just really annoying.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
Let's talk to Amit, finish this quest.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Alright, let's help him.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Alright, let's join.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Follow quests.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables. It's not that creepy out here.
Revelio.
Nope. Let's follow him.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
I really wish they would move faster.
Here I am, charging ahead.
Revelio.
Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Alright, this way it is.
A little so
few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. Confringo! More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
Alright, let's use it.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
These are really easy. Just line it up, zoom in, and it auto-aligns.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I look forward to that.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Yes, he will. What is the next main quest? It's to meet Natty near Falberton Castle. And if I remember correctly, I did, yes, get the fast travel point to it.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet. Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here? As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they? No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me. Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student? Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts. When were you at Gringotts? Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. The portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage. What on earth? There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic. Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade? I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in. It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Let's ask the questions.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why? I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Right.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry? Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
Alright,
I'll help you find the letter, Natty. I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards,
but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
Alright, people. Give me one moment. I'll be back shortly. I mean, yeah, for you, nothing actually happened. But I had to take a little bit of a bathroom break. Let's put it this way, that nature called. Alright, we just have started Matthew's quest, so let us continue. And exactly where to go, we have to climb up here, which is simple enough. And some quests you actually need.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Need some extra spells. One, I've got it. One system. You bastard.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Alright. Let us continue up, but as you can see, it is way too high. Let's cast. Oi! Thank you. Cast Levioso and it goes up. Search it. Anything else here? Doesn't seem
I need
like
to find a
it.
way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Look, we have to go to the other side first. Alright. There's no point in being sneaky. There shouldn't be any enemies
Dead
here.
end. Must be another way.
I mean, yes, we could go... Well, we can't go down there yet, but... That is fine.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
What's this? Push the gate. When don't blast it. Alright. Anything
Revelio.
else? No. Ah, yes. We do need.
Leviosa.
We need this to close it.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Yes, yes, yes.
Revelio.
Nothing down here. Alright, that was a waste of time. It's really too bad we can't fly in here. But that's the nature of the mission.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
And we were too slow.
Revelio.
Let's quickly check, nothing else.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Just to go down.
Revelio.
Nothing else here. Pause, I think.
Levioso.
Wait.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Keep that there. I mean, I don't think we actually need it, but
Not the safest place to sneak into.
come on.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft. This had better not be a trick.
Some loot. Nothing else here. Let us see. Awesome. No fighting needed.
Revelio.
Alright, we've got a lock to unlock.
Alohomora.
Simple enough.
Revelio.
Come on, where is it? There. So that, take that. Ba-ba-ba-bam. We have to go up here. The right there will be
I hope
nothing.
Natty's having an easier time of it.
Let's check for enemies. Actually,
Alohomora.
there it is.
Revelio.
Nothing else here. Let us continue. Anything up here? Can't remember everything. Going off of memory is not the most pleasant approach. Alright, there was nothing there, so let's go here. Ah, shit.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! Sendo! Confringo!
You will pay for that.
Perhaps some nice...
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Revelio.
Right, let's go in.
Alohomora.
Can't always be stealthy. There we go. It's open.
Revelio.
You can always come back here and collect everything else.
Revelio.
For now, I really wish that she could run while sneaking, but apparently not. Up we go.
Revelio.
Apparently we didn't. I just missed some coins. Alright. Here
Highwing.
is a
It's
cutscene.
all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Alohomora.
Hurry.
Wow, they used the killing curse on us. Jesus Christ.
Ah! Whoa!
Alright, so now we can fly on hippogriffs.
There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Such majestic creatures. And to the right is Hogsmeade. So yeah, they're just like rooms, but at least, well, living creatures. Man, I
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
I really wish this was just a cutscene. But sadly it isn't.
This is amazing! It's incredible, isn't it?
Come on. I really wish you'd fly faster. Alright, there we go.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
And she just takes off. Alright folks, we shall leave it here for the time being. Oh well, as you can see we have unlocked both hippogriffs. But like I said, we shall leave it here. I thank you all for watching, and we shall see each other next time. Leave a like or subscribe if you choose to. Goodbye.